this thing. Sorry. My apologies to the king. I'm getting ready to do the Booktube Clean Slate Tag, and I was tagged by Catalyst Reads, Michael S.D., Michael S. Deutsch, and then he's just being plain Michael. He's had several channel names since I've been on here, but one thing that I have surmised about him is he's really a good guy. So thank you, Michael, for, well, he didn't really tag me, he just threw it out there, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. So anyway, here we go. Are there any genres that you're going to read more of or less of in 2018? I'm going to try to read more horror and sci-fi, which probably isn't a shock to people. Excuse me. Are there any books you have recently read that that changed or challenged some of your own philosophies and beliefs? Now, I'm kind of getting old, so, 54, we're kind of set in our ways unless, I fall and hit my head and have some kind of epiphany or something. Would you recommend, okay, I'm sorry. Question number 3. Who would you recommend for a newbie to watch? That would be anyone but me. Question number 4. Do you have a reading bucket list? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing about 3. Yes, I do, and it's growing exponentially thanks to all of my friends here on BookTube. I mean, I'll get to that later, but there's a lot of stuff that I see people read. I'm like, ooh, I want to read that. If I just had more time. Question number 5. What is it about BookTube that has surprised you the most? Okay, now this will go back to question number 4 with me. The fact that I'm not as well read as I previously thought, because I will see people on here and they will mention a book that I've never even heard of, let alone read. So that's pretty wild for someone like myself. What are some of your goals? It doesn't have to be BookTube related. I wouldn't mind finding an agent. Whether or not I do, I'm going to just keep self-publishing. So we'll see. If you could meet any person, dead or alive, any writer, artist, or musician, who would they be? I've touched on this in different tags, and I don't want to say the same thing. So I'm going to go with the writer. I'm going with H.P. Lovecraft. Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Would you rather have your life, would you rather, this is question number 8, have your life written by your favorite author or be portrayed in a movie by your favorite actor or actress? Well, I don't want anyone writing about my life. I would rather do that because for someone with not much money and, well, I mean, I've traveled a bit, most of it with the military. I've had an exceptional life in terms of adventure and things that, let me just put it this way. I rarely swap war stories with people when people start talking about stuff they've done, because a lot of the stuff that I've done and been involved with, people are going to call BS on and go, yeah, sure, like, whatever, hey. And I'm not saying that to brag. I mean, I have done a lot of stuff. Question number 9. What are some of the challenges you have had to overcome or would still like to improve upon in regards to your channel? Well, I'd like to do better book reviews. I suck at book reviews. And maybe I'd like to get this room a little more organized and a little respectable. I mean, right here's fishing line. Just to show you this. Toenail clippers for a dog. There's my, I'm not going to pull it off the wall, but there's where I went to combat engineer school out at Camp Grafton in North Dakota. There's my diploma. I've got various notes. You can see the dead flies back there. So, yeah, I really need to clean this place up. Question number 10. What advice would you give to someone that is thinking about deleting their Booktube channel? No! Question number 11. Now seriously, going back to 10. Just if you enjoy reading and stuff, just go on. Just keep doing it. I mean, you know. Don't let subs and all that comments and stuff bother you. I don't. Question number 11. Who you tag? I'm going to go with Elena Macradina on this, and John the Bookish Gnome. I'm going to tag those two. So thank you, Michael, for coming up with the Booktube Clean Slate Tag. I really enjoyed it, and thanks to everyone else for hanging around. Because as we all know, up here in the penthouse, it's always a mystery as to what I'm doing. Here lately, it's just been this, and the dog barking at whatever creatures are roaming around out here. So, everyone out there in Booktube land, take care. Thanks again for watching. And, as usual, bye.